Motherfuck, dude. How do I keep hitting the wrong fucking buttons? Alright. So I'm being a grumpy Gus. The old annoying grumpy Gus. Wake up, bitch. My whole night fucking falling out of my chair, tweaking my back, waking up like sadder than I've ever up before. Bro, why are you trying to download something? Just open the fucking stream summary. Like,
boy, 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 boy.
What are you looking at, babe? Let me talk to you. Am I hitting the wrong button? Oh my god. Alright, you don't talk to me? Fine. The hell?
Let me know if you require
What
anything.
the fuck is going on?
You will return, I know it.
Yeah, probably not. Not gonna return. Guarantee it. Get some. Is the voice a little bit better? Test. Yeah, it should be. Man, what a fucking weird day so far. I got like no sleep. Even though I got a ton of sleep, I feel like I got no sleep. Why is he glowing purple?
The gods are dead. You are free to go.
Thank you. How can I repay you?
Thank you. How can I repay you? You know 90% of the voice actors on here have to be like English pretending to be Chinese. There's no way, or Japanese. There's no way these are actual Japanese people sounding this bad.
Stay sharp for me.
It's like, have you seen Breakfast at Tiffany's? That voice. Yep, that's the one. Do that one. Oh, okay, I will. The boys in the hood are always hard. Fuck your house, bitch. Oh, what's going on in here? Oh man, I don't want to go to the store. It's 59 degrees outside right now. I don't know what that is in Celsius. 59 degrees is Celsius. What would that be? 59 Fahrenheit? F2C. So it's 15 out right now. And I have to take my wheelchair to the pharmacy because I've been out of my meds for like a day and a half now, and it's starting to make it so I can't sleep. Like I'm sleeping, but I'm not sleeping. Like I fell out of my chair like 3 times. I woke up where like my back was in the very bottom where like my butt normally is on the chair. My like middle of my back was, and I couldn't get out of it. I just kept pushing myself around, and like I couldn't allow myself to drop because I knew I wouldn't be able to get up. So I had to use like my elbows to like try to like pull myself up. Another time last night, I guess I fell asleep standing, and I was holding onto my chair, like the handle right here, and it like flew out, and I almost like slammed face first into my desk. Somehow I didn't fall. Fuck just said that. Okay, let's see if it actually takes us where we need to go. Why? So you can ban people? I mean, I guess, but why? Wait, hold on. Shit. Fuck. Was this just unnecessary bloodshed? Yeah, just don't, there you go. Just don't destroy this empire I've worked so hard to build. And by empire, I mean where I go to be sad and play video games. That shift? Yeah, why are you not galloping? Well, this actually. I banned a shit ton of people. Can you not see the conversations? They're all garbage fake accounts. Notice how my yeah. My first rule is no soliciting. So the moment somebody comes in here with a bullshit script, and then they ask me about there's a reason why graphic design is a banned word. Well, I noticed that you don't have a unique title yet. That's an instant ban. And a report. I've gotten like at least 50 scammers accounts deleted at this point. Well, next time one comes into the chat and you're here, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. The first thing you do, one of the things is it's almost always pretending to be a female. The account is typically fairly new. Wait, why am I going all the way out here? I don't want to go here. I want to fucking go here. Okay. Typically, they don't have random numbers, no. Damn, this is silly without being able to auto jump around. This map is so big. So it'll be somebody who comes in. A lot of times it'll be a fake picture off of Google of a girl, or it'll be a like drawing of a girl, or an anime picture. The name will be like Sarah Kelly. It's almost always two female names, like one after another. You look at their account, and usually they're made within the last month or so. They have nobody following them, and they run a script. So you notice, like, if you don't look at it, she's got bitch slapped. If you don't look at it, like if you don't give it a little bit of time, you won't realize that you're talking to a script. It goes, "Hi, what the fuck was that deer doing?" It's like, "Hi, how are you?" Oh, that's great. But it'll just play out because they're just running a script. They're the same exact type of scammers that you have who go after like grandmas and stuff. They offer services of like, you know, doing like back-end stuff for you. And they're all just, it's all the same. They're all just scamming pieces of shit. So anybody like that, I automatically ban. And a report. But it'll be easier to like actually show you than explain it. But I get at least like 5 of them a day. What's up? This is the first time we've ever done the fast travel thing in this game, or the following the road thing in this game. I wish I could make him actually gallop to go faster. What is this thing supposed to be?
Now I should return here to practice Kujikiri. A perfect
How do I switch people?
place for meditation. I will tell Naue.
It's okay. It's not the greatest game in the world. I've essentially been renting it though, so I need to like actually beat it if I'm gonna beat it. I gotta go to the pharmacy first.
Like Chichiwe always said, find the present moment and live within it.
If I die and never hear Chichue again, I will die happy. Because that was it.
Out here. I should be quiet.
What now? Fine. Eluded me.
I don't remember how to play. Yeah. That's guard. That's okay, so that's roll. And that is accidentally gets out of the game. Alright.
You must help me.
Bitch.
You almost had me.
You almost had me. Yeah, you'll just have to you'll just have to lower your resolution out, yeah. Yeah, it should be fine. I'll show you. What CPU are you running? i7, so it's a 1660, probably an i7 9775, 97050 or whatever, H. That was my old CPU with my 1660.
than the skies.
I wish it said whether this was a laptop or not. But yeah, I've known people who've streamed with worse hardware than yours, for sure. Okay, yeah, so yeah, the i7 10750H. Yeah, I was close. It was just the next model up. So i7 10750H 1660 Super streaming. 1070 50H. What a weird. I love how stupid Intel's chip names are. Copy. Let's just kill this whole thing. Damn, a lot of people are using 4770s still. That's nuts. But yeah, you'd probably have to do the 2050. No, you're not. The 2050 is gonna stream like garbage. It doesn't have enough VRAM. The 2050 is a terrible graphics card. Yeah, what a huge difference. The 2050 is pulling 33 frames while the 3050 is getting 52. It doesn't matter, same shit. It might be RTX in name, but it's a GTX graphics card because I guarantee you there's no ray tracing happening on a fucking 2050. I'm kind of surprised with how well the 4050 is doing here. I'm pretty sure these are laptop yeah, that's why they're putting the wattage. These have to be laptop GPUs. I was running, I just did a 3050 build that was actually pretty nice. I was really surprised with how good the 8GB 3050 did at gaming. At least at 1080p gaming. It did 1440p pretty well in like Fortnite and a couple of other like easy to run games. Yeah, I definitely can now that I have the hardware. The thing is I need to have faster internet. Like I am to move. One of the main reasons why I need to get a Ethernet cable up here is so that way I have a test benches that I can actually clear the drives off, re-download stuff, and it doesn't take 8 hours to download a game. You know what I mean? Like I just that thing that I ordered did come in. Looks like it fell. I knocked over half the stuff off my desk last night. I freaking fell into it. Yeah, this thing came in last night. I'm pretty excited about. I'm gonna take all of the games off of one of my 1TB drives, put it onto my new 4TB using this to just like move everything over, and then pull the drive out of here, replace it with the 4TB that already has all the data. Hopefully it transfers over correctly. So that way I don't lose anything. And then I can actually get the two PCs that I have to finish up done. Cause like I have two full builds ready to go. I've got a 9070 XT and a 7900 XT just sitting. I've got a Ryzen 7 7700 and a 12900 KS just sitting with, you know, brand new motherboard, brand new power supply, everything to go with both of them. It's just not having fast internet makes it really hard to like it kills my motivation because everything I need to do just, yeah, I do. I used to really be into it. I've been having a hard time getting back into it. No, I just sell locally. It's more just a hobby, something to give me something to do. I do Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist mainly. They're not holding anything, but they're supposed to be.
This place is hostile. Best to go unnoticed.
Run!
Destiny favors me.
Where to? That sounds nice. Bali. Or no, I was thinking of Bora Bora. Bali's also a really nice is it an island? Yeah, it sounds really pretty. What is this place? Yeah, that sounds awesome, dude. I woke up last night from a, like, I don't know. It's hard to say that it was a nightmare because it was like a memory from who I used to be, or how I used to be, you know? And like at first I was really sad, but I realized something, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a vehicle that can haul my wheelchair, so that way, since I have a ton of free time now that I'm disabled, if I can go to like, because I can't drive at all times because of my sleep disorder, but when I can drive, I can drive just fine. So if I can haul my wheelchair around, I can go to the coast and like, actually go and explore stuff and have mobility with me. Because I thought that I would need like a wheelchair van for the longest time. But until my feet fully break, I don't actually need a wheelchair van. Like, I don't need the hand controls yet. I just drove to southern. I drove down back home where I'm from. I rented a car a few months ago, and went and saw my mom and my brother, and that was really cool. That was like 300 and some odd miles. I rented a SUV. So now I'm looking to buy, like, I think what I'm gonna end up doing is buying something like see if there's any that are actually affordable. They don't have a shit ton of miles. Probably this one right here. This actually looks pretty nice. I mean, these aren't the cars that I normally would be into, but this is probably what I'm going to end up getting, is something like this. Because I can drive my wheelchair into it, and then from there I can hop in the front seat. So I can park my wheelchair either back here and secure it, or I can park it right here and secure it, and then just move over to the front seat and drive. And then when I go anywhere, I can just get out and, like, you know, go and do stuff. This is actually probably, should probably look into getting this. It's fairly low miles. Just this conversion kit right here is 26 grand. So I'll show you some of my favorite old cars that I used to own. Oh, this is all the way in Seattle though. What the fuck? That's so far away. Oh, it's not really that far. It's like 400 miles. Oh, that's so sick. It's a Honda Element. Damn, that's so cool. It's expensive. That's cool though. So I've had two of these right here. God, I miss driving. I love these cars. They're so fun. Both of mine were 5-speed manual transmissions. My first one was so super loud. It had a full cat, like it had a full like Magnaflow exhaust from the headers back. So it had headers. It had a 3-inch to 2.5-inch downpipe. to a full Magnaflow exhaust dual tip. It wasn't a twin turbo, but it was weight reduced, and it had it was for being an NA, it was really fast. Like if I got the timing right, between 95 and 97 miles an hour from 4th to 5th, it would rocket you up to 130. Like it would throw you back in your seat. Like that's how much torque it still had at the high end. It was so much fun. I didn't ever top it out, but the fastest I got it up to was 147 before I pussied out. I love that car though. It was so much fun. And then my last car was actually probably one of the best cars I've ever owned. It was a 2001 Dodge Grand Prix PTP. I'll have to look it up online. Oh, it was a Pontiac. That's why I didn't pull up. That's why I didn't come up. So this was my last car right here.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Mine was a
It's Mark from
2001.
Ford Mustang 98 guy. I am back with another car that's still very good mileage. So now, we're going to take the key right here.
I had to.
And we'll start it up.
It only had 107,000 on it too. All leather interior,
Ignition's a
really
little
nice
tricky
sound
on this
system.
one, so just bear with me.
The supercharger was perfect. This one has 154,000 on it, which is
And right there you got a driver information center as well.
yeah, I missed this car. I had a lot of fun in it. It wasn't
Fire
very
it up.
fast, but it sounded good. So it had a nice kind of purr to it. It was quick enough where it was, you know, when you stepped on the charger going, it
Fires
was
right up.
really fun.
She sounds lovely. Under the hood is the 3800 side-post battery. It's been fading there as you can.
Yeah, one of the few engines that I could actually like work on too, because it was really simple to work on. I think it's what, a 2.8 liter supercharged engine.
$12.
But yeah, I really
Ocean
liked
handle.
that car. It was great.
Driver's side does not have it.
A few other kind of cool cars that I had.
Nice. And I think you got a little power outlet down there. Yep. Not bad. Nice. This car's in really good shape.
Is it this?
So 20, so finally decided to let it go. Said it's not perfect, but I plan on fixing it up. I enjoy fixer-uppers. I like to see the before and after. Here's the before, and as time goes on, you'll see the after on this Explorer.
I think it was this thing. Yeah, it looked like this. It was a, I think it was a Ford Bronco 2 Sport, if I remember correctly. It was pretty fun. I had it for about a year. I only paid $1,000 for it. My first car that I ever had was we called it the Nasty. It was a Dynasty. It was a Dodge Dynasty. I'm not gonna quit. Not yet. So it was a little V6, like basically a tiny Chrysler New Yorker is what it looked like. And all the badging around it that said Dynasty, I ripped off the DY on each one. So it just said Nasty for all the symbols. It was such a fun car. It was definitely not. No, that wasn't my first car. My first car was a Geo Metro, if you know what that is. I had a baby blue, I think it was a 93 Geo Metro, and I almost died in this fucking car. Yeah, right here. I had so much fun in this thing. It's like a go-kart. It was essentially a street legal go-kart.
Just blew my 24-inch guns out, man.
You mean to tell me there is another?
What ended up killing it was the water pump went out.
Look at this is my hand again for
and
reference.
In order to
'cause, I
change the
wanted
water
a
pump on
reference
this
for the
piece of
wheels.
shit,
This
you
is
have
the
to
world's
pull the entire
smallest
engine out.
car
So it's crazy.
valve
So
cover.
he's showing the engine bay, right? So I drove this
Look at
thing.
that. Is that the world's smallest
I drove this
valve
like
cover?
the first road trip I ever went on.
Could you hold this hood? That is 3 cylinders. 3 cylinders of Fury.
That's a really good photo. Okay. First road trip I ever went on was to visit my brother in Eugene, Oregon. And I was living in Southern Oregon. So I had to drive through like a big mountain pass range, right? Where a bunch of like big rigs drive through too. But a lot of the hills are like this. Like it's driving up through a whole mountain range. This thing being only a 3-cylinder, I could only do about 35 miles an hour going up those hills. So I had to get off on the side of the road with like my flashers on just to make it up the hill because it had no power. It takes me like 3.5 hours to get to Eugene, and it should have taken it's about a 2-hour drive, if that, in a normal car. But because it was storming out for one, and for two, I had to get behind like big rigs on the like shoulder on every giant hill, which there's like at least 20 giant mountain like hills that you have to go up. I get into Eugene. I finally get there. and this dude wouldn't let me over. I had to get onto the first left-hand turn once I got into the city, and then turn across a major intersection, and then right up the road was where my brother lived. I think I'm 16 at this point, and the dude won't let me over, so I speed up to get in front of him. It was a 5-speed manual transmission. It was awesome that it was a manual. Get in front of him, and by that point in time, the green light that I had turned red, and people were already starting to go. I slam on the brakes. Of course that does nothing because it's wet out. So I slide through the intersection doing about 25-30 miles an hour, and I slam into I T-boned a 1963 like farm truck. Right where the cab ends and the back end begins, and those old trucks are made out of like steel. So I put a dent about that big into his car, or into his truck, maybe that big. My whole front of my car, from right here, like where the hood latch is, this is where I hit him. Like I hit him perfectly, and it knocked this back all the way to here. So I didn't damage the engine at all. All I did was I bent the frame in the front really bad. I broke the radiator. I broke the hood. And that was really it. So it took about 2 weeks to find enough like replacement parts. I had to get a new radiator, get that installed. To straighten out this thing right here, this metal, I took a metal, like a rope, a mix of rope and like a really strong wire, tied it to the back of my dad's pickup truck as he came up to help me, and then just put the car in neutral and pushed it as hard as we could until we straightened it out enough to at least get the hood to latch again. And the thing that, so after I got it running again, it was drivable. I drove it back. Luckily, because I don't know how I didn't damage like the engine or really hurt the frame that bad, but I didn't. But about 6 months later, 5 months later, the water pump went out. And the water pump is located like down underneath here at the bottom. So the only way you can get to it is you have to unbolt the engine from the actual like engine bay and like pull the whole thing out to get to it. And so I ended up just giving the car away at that point.
Cue the dun dun dun. Get out of here, Was. This is my Geo.
But yeah, this car was so fun. Hyundai Alcazar. What year is it? Let's just do 2024. Oh yeah, it looks great. Yeah, it looks sick. Yeah, you guys have a whole different lineup of cars than we do. Like there's been a few cars like that I've been like, if I could safely drive a car again, I would buy a car, but I have to think responsibly, so I can't get a car. I'm probably gonna have to get like a minivan, or like even a basic minivan would be fine. Because I can get the you can buy like these wheelchair hauler things that go on the back that you can just drive up on and then like haul it behind you. And that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing, is getting something like, because I want something with low miles, because I plan on putting a lot of miles on it. Like this Volkswagen right here for $7,000. This would be perfect. I can sleep in it if I need to. By lower, you know, I can lower the seats down. I can put back here, there's an attachment thing for a wheelchair that should fit onto it. I always feel weird buying from places like this. I never trust them. I like buying from, like, directly buying from people instead of buying from dealerships. Wow, this only has 45,000 miles? Wow, I might buy this. The fact it only has 45,000 miles on it is huge. Like, yeah, it's old, but it seems to be well taken care of. Yeah, less to go wrong. And easier to fix. Because, like, what I want to do with my time, like, I like streaming and stuff, but if I could actually go to the coast and, like, go on daily, like, you know, adventures and whatnot, and not have to pay for, you know, it's hard to get around when you're stuck in a wheelchair, in an electric wheelchair like I am when I go out. So it's hard to get, like, if I can just stay in, like, you know, random parking lots or whatever, I can go and actually see all the places I want to go to. I can buy a laptop too and, like, Starlink and still stream, but I can actually go on, like, adventures again. And they're coming down to me as well. This is so sick. Hey, thanks, Llama. I appreciate it. Yeah, CJ, I honestly think I might buy this. I'm gonna talk to my brother about it. I think this would be awesome because I think it'd be really fun to do like IRL streams as somebody, you know, who's stuck in a wheelchair. They can still like go on like this would be perfect for going on adventures. If I get a Starlink system and like batteries and stuff, I can still have like somewhat of a presence no matter where I'm at. Because being cooped up all the time is just, I don't know, it's starting to drive me crazy. It comes with a pair of snow tires. Brand new studded snow tires. But like winters and stuff, I probably wouldn't go that many places. And it has the this thing too, so I can swivel the chair so I can easily get into it. That's so cool, dude. Okay, got it saved. Oops, I didn't mean to save. Back. Wow, I forgot how pretty this is. Yeah, to be able to go on like adventures and whatnot would be awesome again. I love driving and I had to give it up. I had to sell my last car 3 years ago to help pay for rent and whatnot, and I couldn't get into it anymore. My current wheelchair is pretty freaking big, so I have to have something that can hold this this thing right here. And the fact that I can drive this in and just park it and then move into the driver's seat is freaking awesome. The bones in both of my feet are separating. So about 5 years ago, I took a step in my left foot. It felt like a gunshot went through it while I was at work. It's like 6 years ago now, I guess. And then from there, I found out I had no thyroid. I went and got some tests done. Found out I had no immune system, no thyroid, hadn't for like 15 years. It was in severe late stage Hashimoto's. And the thyroid medication caused my lymphatic system from my waist down to fully collapse. So both of my legs from my feet all the way to my hip now swell uncontrollably. Like I have, it almost looks like elephantitis. It's really, really frustrating. And then in 2022, I took a step and all my ligaments and tendons in my left foot ruptured because I was told that something was wrong with my foot and it was the wrong diagnosis. So I kept working and then I couldn't walk on it anymore. By mid 2023, I couldn't walk with my right leg either. It had gone out to the point where I couldn't even go to the mailbox anymore. So then I went and got tested to see what the hell was going on. And it turns out that the bones in my feet are actually deforming and like disintegrating. So it's only a matter of time. Like, I can walk. If I use a cane, I can walk not very well, but I can still walk. And it could be next week that my feet, something goes wrong and I can't, walk anymore because they end up finally giving out. Or it could be in 10 years or 20 years. They don't know. They have no way to predict it. So I'm just trying to like go with the flow and learn how to like live within my new restrictions. But like it's so weird going from working every day, skateboarding, playing pool, to not being able to like do a bunch. I don't know. It's just strange. But I got really lucky. My brother let me move in with him last September. I was living in a place that was covered in black mold, and that was making me really, really sick on top of it. So now that I live somewhere where I can not only save money, but like not be constantly sick, it's freaking awesome.
Give yourself up!
Ah! Run! I need rations! Run! Oh wow, this is really pretty. Nothing to see here. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. I need to change that bot trick to get rid of it. After seeing the amount of hate that guy's getting, I don't think I'm gonna make fun of him anymore. What is going on with this game? I've hit assassinate on every single one of these people so far. Oh, there we go. Well, that was delayed.
You will see another day.
I have nothing to give. But
Anything new around here you can tell?
Nothing to give. Then you die. Oh wow. Huh, I've never actually seen anybody crucified in this game. You guys couldn't drop any rations? Come on. What's my internet doing? Is it cutting out again? Yep, it is. It seems to be doing okay now, though. Yeah, I reached out to some contractors on the 3rd, so I'm hoping that they get a hold of me today. So that way I can get some Ethernet lines actually ran, so we don't have to worry about the stream cutting out anymore. Because I'm like, I can tell that it's choppy in places when it shouldn't be. And it's not the encoder or anything, it's the internet. Oh, nothing? Alright. Tony! Good luck, Pony. Sorry about that. What's up? I'm here to help. Where are your food reserves? Ah, there we go. Fresh water. Alright, now that I've destroyed all your stuff, how can I be of service? Yeah, the internet,
won't be seeing
it
any
fluctuates a
bandits for a
ton. It's
while.
really frustrating.
Truly? Oh, thank you. I hope it lasts. Take this. It is only right.
Please be some rations.
Thank you. Please look out for yourself and your neighbors. You're in this together.
I will.
I need to buy some more doors.
With the bandits
and,
gone,
get some
we have
food.
new hope. Thank you.
Oh, what? What is this? Creepy looking. He's an Omi. I have to play as Yakuza Tuesday. Alright, dude. Yeah, I keep forgetting that we're like 12 hours apart. Okay, so I need you to Umi. Where the hell is Umi? Oh, it's all the way up here? I've been up here, haven't I? Alright, she's at the Castle Izuki. So Izuki's right here. How do I use scouts? Okay, so F. Okay, so I know where to go now. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna sleep for a good part of today, so I should hopefully be on tonight for PUBG. I had some really bad matches yesterday. 1,000. Whoa, did I just die? What just happened? What is this? Naoi's house? This reminds me of playing the one where you're in ancient Greece, where you can just climb every mountain. I think that was the last good one, the one that came out after Origins. Origins was really fun, and that one was pretty fun. I never ended up beating that one. Like, I beat the basic story, but I never did all of the side stuff. Uh-oh, are we stuck? That was, I tried to play Unity. I think that was the last time that they really tried to make a good, compelling story. I got bored within the first few hours, though. I guess they're remaking Black Flag.
Something there!
I guess not. I haven't come across any of like the weird stuff people were talking about yet, and I played like probably 40 hours. I also derp around a lot and do a lot of exploring, so it hasn't just been 40 hours of story. But there's only been like a few really cringe scenes with like future partners and, you know, weird romance stories. What's up, Pony? Let's go. Come on, you got this. Let's go. Come.
The distance is too much. I should leave my horse behind. I must not make noise.
Oh, are they playing? What is it?
Here's a good spot.
Oh, they're so cute.
There. That is it.
Red foxes are so damn cute. I wish the ray tracing was a little bit better in this game. But I guess the sun is being covered a little. Doggy.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
This is a cool little city. Oh wow. Look at that, that's crazy. What a cool set piece. That's one thing I do really appreciate about this game. It's just how big like all these random set pieces are and how they're all over the place. The Azuchi Mayome period. The Azuchi Mayome period covers the roughly 30 years of Japanese history between the Ashikaga and Tokugawa shogunates. The period began in 1573 with the expulsion of the last Ashikaga shogun from Kyoto by Oda Nobunaga, and ended with the emperor's appointment of Tokugawa Ieyasu as shogun in Edo. Azuchi is the name of the castle built by Nobunaga between 1576 and 1579. Its magnificent 7-story main donjon was built to demonstrate the power of Lord Nobunaga. Temporarily, it refers to the period of Nobunaga's domination over the country between 1573 and 1582. Momoyama corresponds with Toyotomi Hideshi's supremacy, 1582 through 1589. Mayama is the name of the hill where Fushima Castle was built in 1594 to 1595, and where Hideshi lived at the end of his life. The period, 1598 through 1603, which saw the rise of Tokugawa Ieyasu, is generally included in the Azuchi Momoyo period. Azuchi Momoyo is also a period of transition at the end of the medieval period and between two shogunates marked by the end of the Sengoku period, the provinces of war, and the beginning of the Edo period, which was a time of peace that lasted 2.5 centuries. In 1568, Nobunaga began unifying Japan. The process was completed by 1590. With the submission of the remaining lords and the destruction of the Hojo lords in the east by Hideshi, significant changes followed, such as the separation of peasants and warriors and the duty of warriors to remain in the city near their lord's castle. Furthermore, a cadastral land survey was conducted. This allowed for a refined estimate for production. Finally, this was a time when Japan engaged in overseas expansion. This was accomplished by suppressing piracy and promoting commercial enterprise offshore, as well as invading Korea twice.
Yasuke, sir! You survived Honoshi! You bring hope to us all!
You will stop that now.
What are you doing?
I'm bringing hope. I wouldn't have killed him if you would have just said something nice to me.
him. Lord Nobunaga's outlander. Look now. He's as glorious and terrifying as they say.
This place is on alert.
No sign of Hideyoshi or Nene.
Keep looking!
I need to find Lady Nene before these catchy dogs.
They must be hiding.
Are you hurt?
I don't think so. Thank you, Suyasuke.
These men were looking for Lord Hideyoshi and Lady Nene. Do you know if Lady Nene is safe?
Yes, she is nearby. I will take her to Sokenji Temple. Meet us there.
Thank you, I will.
Okay, that's not it.
My father lives here, and his father before him. I am not leaving.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Bushido. Bushido, or the Way of the Warrior, appeared in the second half of the 16th century to designate a warrior's ideal behavior. It refers to a set of values that emerged over several centuries which characterized the warrior class and was summarized in the expression Way of the Bow and Horse, Kayuhu no Michi. However, Bushido was never the subject of a treatise in the 16th century. The first studies glorifying the ideal of the ancient samurai date from the late 19th century, after the samurai had disappeared. The work of Yamoko Teshu, and especially that of Nitobe Inozo, who published in English Bushido, Soul of Japan, in 1899-1900, are significant. The latter work has achieved international success and is still regularly published today. Similarly, in the 16th and 17th centuries, the term Bushido was not firmly established. Terms like Budo, the way of arms, or Samurai no Michi, the way of the samurai, or even Otoko no Michi, the way of boys, existed as well. Yet these are more or less synonymous. They refer to moral elements that prohibit betrayal, glorify honor, self-sacrifice, bravery in combat, and heroic conduct. All notions that are recalled without ever being clearly defined. For example, defeat is dishonor, but can cunning or treachery be used to achieve victory? Or all means acceptable? Many aspects are left to interpretation. In the 17th century, with the restoration of peace and the transformation of warriors into administrators, the Tokugawa regime sought to pacify the samurai's customs, and Bushido partially fell into disuse in favor of Shido, the way of the scholar, the way of the gentleman. The way of the lame.
Apologies.
Stop! Oh!
Strike fear into their hearts.
I swear I have done nothing.
I am close to Sokenji, where I learned what it truly means to take up the sword.
Okay, we're not doing it.
You have often visited the temple these days. What do you think? Did the venerable Ace go through tribulations such as these in his time?
get this done, and then I probably have to go to the pharmacy. They should be open by now. Yeah, they're open by now. I really hope my freaking wheelchair makes it. It's starting to do this thing where, like, it'll make it there. Uh-oh. Damn it. But on the way back, any hill or anything, it'll start flashing red. And the power like starts to give out on it. It's really freaking scary.
That is the place.
Ah, Diogo. You have arrived.
Greetings, Lady Nene. I was sent to see you by Nobutsuna-sensei, though I am not sure why.
Indeed. Come with me, so that you may learn the fine art of calligraphy as it is done in this land.
As you wish, my lady.
I take it the training with Nobutsuna-sensei has been challenging.
I cannot touch him. He just beats me to the mat. He must think I am unfit to hold a sword, so he has sent me to wield a brush instead.
What did he say to you?
That I was reacting, not responding. Like a man lashing out at his own shadow, unsure of whom he is.
And are you? Since the days of the Heian emperors, the sons and daughters of great nobility have received instruction in calligraphy. Diogo, you must know that you are sent here not for chastisement, but for contemplation. There are tenets that Nobutsuna-sensei cleaves to. Virtues that dictate what it means for one to walk the way of the warrior. To take up the sword. The sword and the brush are but expressions of the self. And the self may yet be molded by the sharpening of either. Let us begin. Observe how the stroke is placed. The line does not seek to overpower the space. It prays within it, shows its fluidity and depth because of it. That is how the character gains form and balance. And balance is everything.
As in the martial arts?
Yes. And beyond them, the balance of one's stroke comes from the knowing of one's place.
What is my place in all of this?
Take up the brush, right from the heart, and you shall see. Benevolence, righteousness, courtesy, wisdom, integrity, and courage.
To keep fighting, even when afraid. virtues. This is the way of the warrior then. This is what Nobutsuna-sensei would have me become.
Diogo, it is who you already are. The Oda clan asks no more of you than what it has seen in you from the start. Do you understand? You were a quick study in those days.
Lady Nene, it is good you are safe.
I hoped you would come, Samurai.
You must know about Lord Nobunaga.
Yes, I was sorry to hear of our lord's death.
Those behind his betrayal will pay dearly. Mitsuhide must die.
Yes, but he did not act alone.
You know of the Shimbakufu?
In a room of gossiping men, there is much an overlooked woman can learn.
The same was true for a slave among Christians.
You have overcome much, Yasuke. But your lord is dead, and your enemies are many.
I too am not alone. I have allies, those loyal to the Oda clan and others.
Indeed. My spies tell me you travel with a young Igan woman named Naoe. Do you trust her?
I must. You told me to have courage, Lady Nene. I cling to that.
Then count me as one more ally. But the Shimbakufu will come for us, and I fear my husband will be their next target.
Where can I find Lord
I thought
Hideyoshi?
she was on the list.
He gathers allies at Himeji Castle.
I will go to him.
One more thing. I have a contact named Aoi in Otsu. She reports that our enemies are active there as well. I will tell her to expect you and this Naoe.
Thank you, Lady Nene. We will find your contact in Otsu. Please, keep yourself safe.
Until we meet again, have courage, Yasuke.
I am so confused. Isn't she one of the people that needs to die? Oh no, I guess not. Okay. Okay, before I fall asleep, I'm going to go. I gotta get to the pharmacy and pick up my meds. Hopefully they're freaking there. And I will be back on later today. For me, it is 10:30 in the morning. So hopefully, if my wheelchair makes it back home, which I'm praying it does, I'll be back home around noon, if I'm lucky, and then I'll probably take a nap until like 3 or 4. So I should be back on this evening. Probably do some PUBG, and we might play some more of this. I'm not really sure. I feel like I just need to buy this game and stop renting it. How the heck am I supposed to get up there? Whatever. Yeah, Valhalla's pretty good. It's super long though. It's insanely long. I have only played a little bit of Mirage and it was okay. For $20, it's really not that bad of a deal. Black Flag is probably the best Assassin's Creed. Outlaws, the first like 10 or 12 hours was really fun, and then it was just not. Okay. Well, with that said, thank you for kicking it. I really appreciate it. You guys have a good rest of your day. If I don't see you later, well, I'll be on later. I will. But hopefully I see you guys there. Also, if you have a YouTube channel and want to follow me over here, it's RLC Tech and no_TTV. And that would be awesome. I'm really trying to get my followers up over here. Yeah, with that said, have a good rest of your day. Peace out and goodbye.